What's up, collective of people that watch Cosmic Dialect? Oh, I want you to see my cool decoration shit. I'm working with a different table right now, so forgive me if I need a minute to kind of get used to it. My other table was made out of a barrel, like an old barrel, like a wooden barrel, but it was crickety and it broke finally, and like sayonara. Maybe something like that is happening in your life, people that watch me. Welcome back to Cosmic Dialect Tarot. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting me and my channel. If you haven't liked me or subscribed to my channel, I would encourage you to do that, because that would make me very happy. And I have good vibes, and I mean well, and I protect my viewers. And as I say that, let's welcome Archangel Michael into the space, Archangel Gabriel into the space, Archangel Uriel, Azrael, Metatron, Angel Squad, come into the space as we do a tarot reading for whoever watches Cosmic Dialect Tarot. Please protect me and protect my viewers. All right? Whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help us God. We did a lot of shuffling. Me and my 20 versions of myself. I did a lot of shuffling last night, thinking I would do a reading last night. It didn't happen. So I apologize if I don't push out readings as much as y'all would like me to. I'm trying to get better at it. I'm trying. I paint, I tattoo, I do jewelry, I do clothes, I do a lot of things, all right? So I'm not trying to be all, you know, like I'm way too busy to do tarot. Like I love doing tarot. I love it a lot. But so I just want, but I also want to say that. So, because I know some people wait, you know, I wait on my favorite tarot readers uploads. So I know how it feels. If I'm a favorite tarot reader, okay, I don't even know if I'm there yet. I'm still climbing. So please subscribe. I would love that. Okay, let's get into it. Whole truth, nothing but the truth. If it doesn't hit, don't make it fit, please. Not everything I say will apply to you at all. If I trigger you, I am not trying to do that. I do cuss. I do tend to have a dirty sense of humor. I do tend to have witchy backgrounds. I'm an artist crazy woman, but in a good way, not in a bad way. If you're not into it, that's fine. Politely click off or watch one of my other videos, okay? We're going to study spread 6. This is a collective reading. All 12 signs of the zodiac are included. I will mention signs and genders, but do not get stuck on the gender or sign thing, okay? Please try not to, at least. All right? Love you guys. Thank you for coming back. What? Oh, we got one. Oh, what is this? Is this a Knight of Swords upside down? It sure is, isn't it? We have a Knight of Swords upside down in the heart of the issue. Somebody's not able to send information correctly, or something's distorted. Or there's an interruption. Why am I getting like an interruption? Like broadcast interruption, like like interruption, like we are coming to you with an urgent message. You know, no Instagram for 7 days, and or I don't know, whatever would cause like massive chaos and like a panic. Not projecting that at you, but like something about like not being able to send information. Okay, so social media, Instagram, social media, emailing, the way people communicate via technology. Somebody could, okay, so technology, but like technology. Somebody could work, somebody might not work in tech, but be very tech savvy, okay? So be like a red hat or a black hat, a green hat, a white hat. Those are all terms that stand for like your level of chillness when it comes to hacking. Black hat are like dark web or scary people that you don't, no, bad, like stealing, bad, all that. Okay, red hats are kind of float in the middle. And then the white hats are like, this is my understanding, correct me if I'm wrong, like are the opposite of that, and they help. They're like vigilantes in the cyber world. Okay, something about that's coming through. All right, so, okay, interesting. But something's come to a halt. This could be a good thing then. If we're talking about these hat figures, maybe something about hats. I love hats. Hey, look, my hat today. I'm wearing my special hat, so something about hats. and information that's been slowed down or not able to go like it was. This is the heart of the issue. Tell us more cards. Tell us more cards. Okay, okay, we have a 9 of Pentacles upside down with a Death card. This is a good thing. This abruption, this interruption in communication that felt like a firewall bypass, or like a digital wire connection that would allow people to communicate in a way that is sketch, or like because it's fast moving information. I always get technology from the Knight of Swords. Okay, this is who that is. Okay, and he's upside down. All right, Knight of Swords upside down. Whether he's upside down or upright, but Knight of Swords for me gives technology a lot. I don't know why. I don't know. I've never heard that from another reader, but that's just for me as a reader what it gives. Okay, it's upside down, so something has come to a abrupt halt, and it looks like it could be a good thing, even though we have a 9 of Pentacles upside down. It's followed by a Death card, and for some reason that's bringing me comfort. So someone that was unstable or like needed help. So second row, unstable, needs help, codependent, grabbing at straws. That's over. Death. Upright. Someone was very desperate with something they did with technology or communications or something like that. Something digital. And they might not work in tech. They might like sit in their house all day and be like some weirdo that like offers their services outside their house, or like on the web and like creepy corners of the internet type shit. That's over. Death card. Death card. One of my favorite, and look, I'm not saying death. I love death. I'm a Scorpio sun, so we love death cards. We do. It's a metamorphosizing, death and rebirth, all right? Breath of fresh air. It's not going to be comfortable for everyone. But when you're the person that's been going through this like grueling process of whatever this is about for you, if this applies, and you are just like, this is never going to end, is it? This is it for me. Okay, well, you know, and then finally something happens, and then you're like, oh, it's changing. Actually, I could have been wrong, because you're not a bad person. You didn't do anything wrong. You were attacked by somebody that's strange. Knight of Pentacles upside down, Knight of Swords upside down, Death card. You're like, I don't think so, actually. How about this? How about this for you, creepy weirdo? How about a death card? How about an ending? Like a look, we won't take it there, but we'll see what comes out. But there's a no more. Something's over with that. If you have been taken advantage of through social media, if you've been taken advantage of through your emails, had your shit hacked into, like your emails, like your Gmail accounts, for example. Say somebody took over your Gmail account, and say that Gmail account had like saved passwords, or like connected to a Google Drive, or connected to something that would be like, okay, so I'll give myself as an example, just real quick. My Gmail, as a tattoo artist, is connected to my clients. So if somebody were to hack into my Gmail account and have ill intent, they technically would be able to not only communicate with clients, but block me from communicating with them maybe create strange relationships with them, maybe even take deposits from them, hopefully. Okay, let's not go on. This is why I don't deal with Cash App and WhatsApp and all that, because I feel like, in Telegram, I feel like these and no shade, and hopefully I'm allowed to say that. I just feel like sometimes those other apps have created more problems for me than good stuff. Okay, but something about this is over. Like, over. It might feel kind of like dead air, you know, like dead air, like on a radio. I don't know why that's coming through. Something feels like dead air because you're so used to like static, or like chaos, or like confusion, or trying to make sense out of something, or being sent, even like, and I'm not going to get into the black magic realm because it does annoy me. I am a witchy bitch. I'm a proud witchy bitch. And if you're a witchy bitch, you should be proud of it too. And I say bitch as a loose term. It's not gender specific, okay? Don't get mad if I say it. If you don't like how I talk, then don't watch my readings. It's that simple. But please stay also. Give me another chance, please. I promise. I'll make you laugh. There is something about you receiving justice after something was done to you digitally that was like totally not cool, and it's over with, and there's nothing they can do about it. And it probably goes deeper than that. Let's get more. That's what she said. Okay. Nope. Had to do it. Had to do it. A hermit card. What did I say? Oh, it does go deeper, sir. We're looking right into it, aren't we? 8 of Wands. Yeah, we sure are. Oh, yes, we sure are. What to do about it, Ro? Hermit, 8 of Wands. We send it. We Gandalf, as we ride on steeds covered in gold, and chassels that dingle like loud, beautiful, oh, not loud, okay, like, how do we, so we ride our steeds that are like covered in this like cloak full of little chimes that like create like a beautiful noise as they glide, and you're just like, I don't know why is this happening with hermit energy? I don't know, but it is, okay? We have an 8 of Wands here. That's happening, all right? And this hermit's like, I'm not used to riding on a horse covered in chimes with beautiful chassels, creating beautiful little chimey noises. It's creating attention. People are looking at me like, but like I look good, but like, and the 8 of Wands is like, go bitch, go. It's about time this happens for you. Keep doing it. And the hermit's like, I don't know though. Like I'm still looking with a lantern. I like to go out at night. I like to be a wisdom carrier. I like to gather wisdom, which I am doing still. And this 8 of Wands is like, yeah, I know that about you. I'm well aware. I love this about you. The thing is about that is I have an 8 of Wands to give to you as you do that. So jump on the fucking horse. We're going. Get used to the chassel, little chime sounds of pretty noises that the horse will make as we have gold little like bells ringing from the cloak that the horse is wearing, or the camel, or whatever the fuck is happening, okay? I'm trying to create an image for your brain. Hopefully this is making sense. If it's not, then I don't know what to do for you. It makes sense for me. It's this hermit's like feeling hyphy. He's feeling hyphy. He's, she, they, them, whoever, whatever gender you specify under or identify under, is hyped off of something being over and finally having the opportunity to like look into something deeper and feeling safe to do so, and maybe even having people like back, like that's not here, but like having backup in this, like, because like 8 of Wands is here, so it's like you're excited to do this. This is inspiring for you. Nothing's gonna stop you from doing this, especially your steed that's covered in like a gold blanket full of like gold chassels or some shit, as you ride through the darkness with your lantern, looking at the mysteries that you knew all along, and you're like, okay, yep, I knew, okay. But it's over with. It's like if you're going through camps, and it's like you see people taking their camps down, tents, people are wrapping it up. They're like rolling up their tents. They're pouring out their jugs. They're like wearing masks. They're like, you can't see. No, don't look over here. And you're like, I see you though. I seen you. I've been watching you for a while now. You didn't notice my tent because it's covered in dust and dirt, because I made it myself out of it's a tiny dirt cave. Yeah, you didn't see it, did ya? Because I'm a hermit person. I don't need much. I've been watching your camp, and I've been watching what you've been doing to me. And then now something's going on. You're like, 8 of Wands? What is this? What's happening? They're all rolling up their shit, their little fancy little tent castles or whatever they got going on, with their little computers and their gadgets inside, trying to be all secretive in weird locations that don't make sense. So, okay, so IP address, a VPN, any onion router, people that don't want to, people that are doing things online that, and like, look, I have a VPN. There's nothing wrong with that, but like, it's like, it goes beyond this, okay? It goes beyond that. It goes beyond that. It's about people that need that, or they will be getting caught for like super sketchy shit. And I'm not scared to say that online, because I don't really have anything to hide. In fact, I'm actually proud to say it online, because if you're one like me, if you're a little elfling person that identifies with some of these traits, that just have some of these traits, characteristics, theme happening here, you should be not too loud to where you're like annoying people, but don't be afraid to be yourself, because I think you might actually show that not only are you super fucking smart because you're a hermit, but you were right all along about something that somebody was like second guessing you on, or trying to challenge you on, which is going to feel like, you know, yes, it's not good to get our ego out of control, but it, you know, it also is nice is like the I told you so moments that you don't even have to say. You don't have to go there. You don't have to say I told you so to whoever was gaslighting you about somebody fucking you over with potentially technology or something digital, campgrounds out there in the desert somewhere, about IP address, a VPN, something about all this. Okay, I don't know. Place it where you see fit. You're the master of your story. Okay, that's pretty specific and strange, but all that aside, it is very rewarding to be correct when everyone was calling you crazy. You're a hermit and a death card person and an 8 of Wands. And this person is, they might be freaked out. They might be trying to, person or peoples. It's probably multiple people. I don't have multiple people out here on the board, but it is kind of just like the energy coming through. This takes more than just even 2 to tango. This is like a few fools involved in this to make something like this go down. They might not even fuck with each other like that either. They're probably like, oh, I'm out of this. Like, no way am I about to like be associated with this. This was ultra sketch when I signed up for it. I knew about that. I did it because I'm desperate for money. I did it because I'm a broke ass and I'm desperate and I'm a poser. And I am someone who is just, has shit for brains. And I decided to do this to a beautiful, amazing human who I might have even had a personal relationship or friendship with at some point. And because they made me so mad or jealous or angry, I decided to go for them, go after them like this. And now they feel caught, watched, followed, nervous. Their communications are cut off. They're codependent. They need help. Nobody wants to help them. Why? They burnt all their fucking bridges. That's what happens with fools like this. They burn their bridges. Why? Because they're borrowing money. They need money. They need help. They need a favor. How often do you do that? Probably never. I mean, you know, we're humans. Well, some of us. Sometimes favors are nice. Sometimes it's nice to get a little bit of help. But I get this person's always needing something. They get a little taste of like what you have to offer, and they're like, oh, yeah, oh, I'm so appreciative of this, you know, sweet deal, or like this like awesome vibe that you bring to the table. But also like, it's not really paying for my gas, or like, it's not really like paying for my food, or it's like, my vet bills, or like my electricity, like something, like they're always trying to milk you. Once they sink it, because they know you have a heart of gold. Okay, I don't know if I'm allowed to say, yeah, the song Heart of Gold by Young. Okay, listen to that if you're into that type of music. Heart of Gold. You could have one of those. Okay, gold, or just gold is important. You could be you could be like, okay, you could be a collector. You could be smart as fuck when it comes to money. You can be very smart when it comes to money, and people know this about you and they attack this. But then there's something about weird technology shit that maybe you're a crypto person, okay? Maybe you're a crypto person and you were attacked or hacked into, where somebody was able to like forge your identity into robbing you. I don't know if that's, I'm not a crypto person, so forgive me, okay? I don't know what the lingo is. But I know that sounds dorky, but it's the truth. And to be fair, I don't really give a fuck about what's dorky, because I'm not a dork. And if you feel like somebody, that's a projection, okay? The projection shit, okay? Projections are happening a lot lately. And like projections are normal. We do it all the time to people. I do it. I catch myself doing it. But it's not ugly. It's not bad. But like when you catch them where it's like you start to question your own mind, you gaslight yourself. It's because you are literally grasping a projection, a negative one. Your brain is grasping a negative projection and you're gaslighting yourself. And that's where it's usually coming from. Or some form of grooming process that you've dealt with that has like made you think this way about yourself, or whatever situation you're dealing with. And if that's your story, I'm so sorry, boo. Like, you don't deserve to be treated that way. Not everyone's going to treat you like that. There is good people in the world that will actually believe you, that know things like this are real, that know people have like technological like means to fuck people over. They know that crimes exist. They know that lies and liars exist, and they will believe you. I promise. Don't give up hope. They are out there and they exist. Okay? I have to tell this to myself all the time. And I hope hearing it from me is helpful, okay? And that's a healthy, what I just did, that is a projection. That's a good one, though. Perfect example. Me talking about what I feel about the projection stuff, and then projecting that at you and saying, I hope you know how I feel about that, because that sucks, and fuck that, and you know, you rule, and their projections are garbage. That's a healthy projection coming from me to you. And I hope that makes sense, okay? I hope so. If it doesn't, drop it in the comments and maybe I can help explain. Okay, let's get it on. let's get it on. Okay, somebody's feeling 𝐕sexual. Let's get it on. Let's get on with the message is what I was trying to say. Okay, come on now, angels. My angels, well, it's my spirit team is frisky. It's not my, okay, let's go on. So you are literally just gathering knowledge and doing it with like a full ass force after you put an end to some like creepy thing that potentially involves like heavy technology or hacking or like spyware, malware, people that got into your business that have no business being there, stole your identity, did things against your will that made you look a certain way, defamed your character. The list can go on and on and on, all right? But the themes are communication, whatever they were doing to create this money stream, most likely, probably with crypto or things that are harder to trace, or encrypted messages or something harder to trace. That's stopped. Someone has stopped this. So you are receiving help, perhaps. Okay? They, how it affects them is they're a 9 of Pentacles upside down. They're maybe freaking out and like desperate for people to help them, but they've burnt all their bridges. People are used to them acting this way. People know they're desperate. They don't want to help them. They probably already owe them like 10K, $500. Like, they're like, oh, here they come. Oh, look who's calling. It better be to pay me. You know, or whatever your ringtone is. I miss the Nokia, you know, or like the old days where you could put like Sublime Santeria as your like fucking phone call number, or like your ringtone or whatever. Okay, you know what I mean though. Okay, pick it up. Hey dude, it's me. You already know. You're just sitting there like you might not even say anything. Yeah, so like, you know, that whole deal that was like, you know, it's going well, you know, everything's going smooth. The only thing is I need a new coax cable. And yeah, and I just so happen to be out like, I'm like 35 minutes out of town, and I got like half a tank of gas, dude. I got like half a tank of gas. Can you come over here and bring me some gas? And then like, because because I don't get paid to like, it's Saturday, and it's like fucking 10 o'clock at night, dude. I don't get paid till Monday, bro. If you could bring me like $500 on top of paying for my gas and taking me into town and doing all this other shit for me, and like, you know, and we got to go quickly too, because Best Buy closes. This Best Buy's, I guess, stays open till midnight. Okay, we got to go like quickly. Like, you got to get here soon. I know your money's riding on this too, bro. Like, I know. So like, I'm not trying to stress you out or anything. Everything's going good. It's like, yeah, but like also this, okay, yada, 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 blah, 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 right? Same old story. And this person, you could be a new friend to them, maybe even. And you're like, where's all your old homies? They're not around because they don't fuck with them. Because they're like, this person's crazy, or like they borrowed all this money from me, or they're physically dangerous, or they don't have any real ones like that, okay? That have like a long-standing connection with them. And even if they did, you would find out about who they were and be like, oh shit, that person is fucking like in prison for like murder or something, and those are like their friends, or I don't know. Okay, so just place it where you see fit. I'm not trying to freak you out. I know sometimes my readings get a little scary. I'm not ever trying to trigger anybody, but like, it's a tarot fucking reading, so get used to it. Okay, that's what we're here for. The tarot readers, this is like Jerry Springer, this is like spiritual Jerry Springer shit. Okay, heart of the issue, how it affects, how to handle it, how they see you. King of Wands, they see you as Mr. No. They like, oh, is this a fellow masculine? Am I talking to a masculine? I could be talking to a masculine or a feminine. They see you as a King of Wand, upright. You could be a fire sign. Okay, for signs so far, we have Sagittarius, we have Virgo, we have Scorpio, we have Virgo again. Okay, emphasis on Virgo. I burp when things are like heavy hit. Emphasis on Virgo. Okay, and emphasis on Sagittarius. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, perhaps. Maybe Leo, maybe Aries. Putting it in your own chart. Putting it in your own chart. So somebody lies about their sign. Okay, so okay, side note. Somebody lies about their signs. Somebody lies about like their sun sign, their moon, rising, whatever. They might know that you're into that, and you might catch on to that and be like, you're not a fucking Leo. You're not a fucking Scorpio. You're not a Cancer. You're like, I'm not slow, dude. Like, okay. So and why would they do that? I don't know. Why would somebody lie about their astrology to you? Well, to get you attracted to them, to get you thinking that that's like what you're into, and that that's what you want to hear. Okay, it's just a little off topic here. We're on a roll with this King of Wands. They think you are, or this guy lies, or something about this King of Wands. Okay, let's go with this. What they think about. They might think that you lie about your sign, and you're like, no. Maybe you don't come off like a King of Wands. You know, King of Wands is very charismatic. And I'm not saying other sign or other elements are not, but he's fire. It's just King of Wands is like a very like a trailblazing role model, like kind of like the loudest person in the room. Okay, so example of a King of Wands, if it's a man, okay, or are they them person? They are usually the person that is going to be very confident in the room, funny, good at jokes, understands humor, has almost like something about them is attractive. Their body language, it's not like they want to take the lead because they're trying to be all ego, like, I'm the alpha, like, watch out, I'm the alpha here. No, but they just naturally have that effect sometimes, okay? Same with the Queen of Wands or a Queen of Swords, okay? Whatever. This is a Wand King. We're talking about Wand King. Let's not get it twisted. So they may see you as a liar or something, or like lying about who you truly are, or not trusting that you're confident enough. Wait, hold on. They may think that you might not do something about what was done to you that was unlawful, and that like what you're finding out about. They may think that you're like because maybe this has been going on for a long fucking time. Maybe this has been going on for hella long. And if I'm talking to a feminine, you've had to step into your masculine energy and protect yourself and be a little bit hardcore, or a lot. Maybe people are viewing you as a little less nurturing or sweet. Maybe they're like, oh, she's like bitchy and always has an attitude or something. Even though you're still very alluring and attractive, you create a presence, very hard to ignore. But there's something about it that's like, men are scared of it. They don't want to approach it too much. They're attracted to it, but they're also like, something about you is kind of like freaking them out or like scaring them. I don't think you're doing it on purpose. You're doing it because you're trying to protect your energy, because you're dealing with some crazy person that took advantage of you, that cut off your communications, that did something to you via technology that made you very codependent, or did something to your money to turn it upside down, a 9 of Pentacles upside down. They made it so you were like not stable feeling. They made you feel scared to go even out. They made you feel scared to go out by yourself. They made you feel scared to communicate with people that you love. Whatever they is, okay? I know that's a loose term, but like, and now you're a 9 of Pentacles. That's Virgo, and it's a feminine person in the card. And then we have a masculine here in the King of Wands energy upright. Very Leo, very Aries, Sagittarius. They're finding this hard to believe that this is actually who you truly are because of what you've been embodying or portraying as of late, as they did this to you. And maybe you're like, all right, the time has come. The 8 of Wands is here. The Death card is here. The Hermit card is here. Well, I am the Hermit card, but the Death card is here. The 8 of Wands. It's like, I am sending a transformation whether you motherfuckers like it or not. All right? Step in line, okay? Stay in your own lane. If you have something to do with whatever was happening to me, then yeah, you probably should be worried. You probably should be worried because I could see it, or somebody else can. This could be an investigator as well, this Virgo Hermit person. Do you hear that? There's cats fighting outside my door. Something about cats fighting. Okay, let's move on. Ooh, a woman does not like this, that you are confident. There is a woman that is very catty, that she wants to come for you. A 4 of Wands. You know her. She's in your community. Ooh, sun upside down. She don't like what you have to say, and she don't like you being comfortable. She wants to make you uncomfortable. She wants to create discomfort and make you scared. All right? Lots of Leo here. Maybe some Aries. A lot of fire here in this row with the intel. You could be dealing with a fire sign that's trying to intimidate you. And maybe you have heavy fire in your chart as well. And you're like, bitch, that does not scare me. Okay? And I'm not trying to antagonize or like challenge. Like, don't do that either. Like, you don't want to be like, oh yeah, there's more of that where that came from. Was like attitude. No, don't antagonize people. But like, stand your ground. You have like the right to do that. It seems like somebody was doing something very strange to you, and the way you communicate to make you feel highly uncomfortable, alone, desperate for money, cut off your funds, how you make money, make you codependent. Sometimes 9 of Pentacles upside down can mean TRAFFICKING. Okay? So something about technology, the way people communicate, to do with traffic. Okay? That's over with. That's not happening anymore. That's not the plan. That was a fail. That was not a successful gig or whatever they were trying to do with that. And people see it. They've gathered information on this for a long time, as well as you, Hermit, 8 of Wands. Intel, or no, that's next. Okay, so this is how people are viewing you. Intel, communications from God, Spirit, Divine Source, the T, Gossip Bro. That's next. Right now we are on how people view you. King of Wands, a 4 of Wands upside down, and then we have a Sun card upside down, upright, I don't know. People see you as highly confident but not comfortable in your own space and dealing with untruths and trying to manage this. You're trying to manage this uncomfortable, truth. You know, 4 of Wands is typically where we want to feel comfortable. We lay our head here, we celebrate here, or with our beloved, our friends, our family. If you're married, if you have kids, if you are single, if you're with your friends, whatever it is. This is where you go to feel safe and celebrate and not have to worry. But it's on its side / upside down here with how people view you. So they view you, people that you love, that you might have lost communication with or just don't talk to, view you as maybe they think you're sketch or doing something weird in a community setting. Okay, gotta throw it out there. They could think that you're lying to them about what you're up to with the Sun upside down. Hopefully not. They could think that you're full of ego because of your community or because of what people say about you. People could run their mouth about who you are when they don't even know you. Because you're a hermit person. And before that, you were 9 of Pentacles. It's upside down here. And then a Death card. Okay, that combination, that person is not one to go around and just be boastful and run their mouth about shit. That's someone that likes to be likes to go out early morning or right before the sun sets, or get a cup of coffee, hot tea, or drink a nice glass of scotch at the moon as it sets, as it becomes full. Enjoy a I don't know, what are those cigar things? The fabulous, someone's fabulous. Okay, that a fabulous man drinks and smokes. Okay, so there is a fabulous man that enjoys Cuban cigars and scotch, and he likes the moon. I don't know who that is for. That's very specific. Fabulous man. So I don't know if you're into fashion. I don't know if you're just a good person, but you like moon stuff. Okay, this could be someone you know. You're like, oh, that's my dad, or that's my fucking best friend. That's my whatever. Okay, let's step aside. Let's step aside. Step aside. That person will cut someone. Okay, hold on. You have somebody that has your back so hard that it's usually so chill, puffing on a Cuban and drinking a nice glass of scotch as they look at the moon at night and have zero problems because they're just set like that. And then the moment they find out you've been fucked with this, they're like, oh hell no. Oh hell no. Step aside. Step aside. It is no longer sun upside down time. Well, it is upside down here. But they're you guys like to make my King of Wands, my 9 of Pentacles, priestess. That's not here, but I want to call you that. It might come out. My Death card person that's so used to turning over the cards, turning over the energy, turning over the leaf, watching things die and come back, learning how to become a better version of themselves, accepting failure, accepting things that are not always that comfortable, and accepting it. You want to challenge that person? this person I adore. This could be like your uncle or your auntie, your stepdad, your stepmom, or like a neighbor that's older than, it's like an older man or an older woman that like looks out for you and like likes you and has your back. That's like, stop fucking with that person. You're making them uncomfortable. And maybe they are this King of Wands, okay? But people might think you're lying about something. People might think you're lying about where you live, even. Where you live, where you go, what makes you happy, what makes you comfortable. And that could be based on this whole strange, like, weird technology, digital shit that we were talking about at the beginning. That you're looking at, other people are looking at, people are starting to see what it is, okay? So don't get too tripped up on it. I don't want you to feel like people don't, like, yes, it does seem like there are individuals that don't believe you. Or think that you're, like, somewhere when you're not there. Or, like, lying about your location is coming through. Geolocation, like the settings on your phone. Okay, here we go with this tech stuff again. The settings on your phone. If you use a VPN, if you don't like to have your location, if you don't like apps to track you, like people might, if they're too involved in your digital life to where they are, I don't know, can they see your screen? Are they sharing your screen? Because how would they even know those things about your device? Unless you're like on a Zoom call and you guys are like needing to do stuff together and it's like a whatever. I know that's a thing, kind of, right? So like, unless you're doing that, why would somebody have access to you and your digital like settings of just like normal shit, like your settings? Why is that important to somebody? I'm getting location. Okay. There is lies about your location and someone's very confident in how they set this up. That doesn't have to be true. It could also be that people see you as very confident and lying about something that makes you comfortable. Maybe it's your home, your family life. Maybe they see you in like an unhappy marriage or like surrounded by people that you like. Maybe it's a job that you don't like and you're not being truthful about it, or they see that or think that. They could be told bullshit lies. Maybe you love your job. But something is over though with this Nine of Pentacles upside down with the Death card. So maybe you don't love your job and people know this. They see that something's wrong and that you're putting an end to it. There's a big conglomerate of information coming through, so I hope you are following me. Yeah, this Nine of Sword. Knight of Sword. Nine of Swords. Somebody's, okay, something after this full moon, somebody is getting whiplashed about some shit they're haunted, okay? Move past it. Fuck them. Somebody's fully haunted or like being, they're disturbed by their own disturbances because they're distorted, demented, and deranged, okay? That's not double D. That's not triple D. That's quadruple D. They are quadruple D. I don't even know what that means, but that's what they are. So that's fine. That sucks for them. Sounds stressful. Okay, so that's how people are viewing you. Let's get one more. I knew this one would be a little longer because I hadn't bet. 43. The Strength card. And they know you're strong as shit. Lots of Leo here. Oh, and a 5 of Cups. Okay, they see you going through something. Okay. This is how you're being viewed. King of Wand, a 4 of Wand on its side, upside down, whatever. A Sun card upside down on its side. A Strength card upright with a 5 of Cup upright. You are in an environment that is very uncomfortable for you, or something is very uncomfortable, and you are powering through it with like this charisma that is unstoppable and respected. They are confused about how you're doing it. Someone's confused. People are, or you're putting off a vibe that is like not to be fucked with, but also like you are sad or mourning something. Or maybe they know this. Maybe they know something about your past that how would they know these things? there's this keeps coming through. Like, how do they know this? Unless they're like involved in your personal life in like a weird way. And like, you don't know them like that. It's not your Four of Wands people that you love. It was on its side, remember? On upside down. Right? You might even be alone these days with this Hermit and this Nine of Pentacles upside down, this Death card shit. And it's Four of Pentacles upside down on its side. I'm sorry, not Four of Wands upside down on its side with a Five of Cup. Like, you're trying to persevere through something that is incredibly difficult. And if you have, well, you do, I'm sure you do. If you have admirers and people that look up to you or like you or think you're funny or cute or something, they see it. Like, you're not trying to wear it, obviously, because you feel the need to keep something protected or safe. Maybe that's even, or that's just yourself. There could be a certain level of fear that you're experiencing with the Five of Cups and the Strength card together, where you're feeling the need to just like, okay, like, you know, button up my jacket, tuck my tail back, or whatever. I don't know what the sayings are, okay, but like, slick my eyebrows back, you know, put it, you know, take my jewelry off that could get potentially ripped out, put my hair in a ponytail just in case, put my tennis shoes on that if I need to run, I can run fast. But you still have this like poker face on that's highly intimidating as you're potentially scared. No one's gonna fuck with you. Like, I get that. Like, people are kind of scared. There's something going on with something that's shut down now. But you might be traumatized. I don't know what happened to you. Something happened, though, to make you have to be this Five of Cups strength person. Okay, these two cards together. Okay, Five of Cups. Mourning, loss, regret, sadness. Mourning a death. Someone you love is gone, taken off this earth. This is often associated with people that want to unalive themselves, so trigger warning. But you're also a strength card person. You could go and look. Don't go there, please. If you do go there, if you have someone in your life, and not all of us do have someone that will like trust what you say as truth. They might think you're seeking attention or some shit. If that's the case, my experience is sometimes just like talking to a random stranger. Don't trauma dump, or face your fear. Okay, whatever your fear is in that moment, in that day, and you're gonna be okay. I hope. I hope. That sounds horrible. That might be how you feel. Like, even just like doing the most simple things is like hard to do, and people don't see you that way. You're a King of Wands. King of Wands is not that way. That's the opposite of King of Wands. King of Wands do anything he wants. She wants. They want. They don't think twice about it. People look up to King of Wands because of this. So what has made King of Wands go into this mode? Okay? This like not feeling yourself. Okay? You're not feeling yourself, but you have to carry on. You have to keep going is what it is. And people see it. This is how people are viewing you. And you're surrounded by people that are not helping in some way. Okay. Gossip. Tea. Communications from God. Divine. Source. Spirit. What do we have for the tea road? Give us something for this tea row. Somebody could be baking right now. Like baking cookies or something. The tea. Two of Pentacles. Queen of Wands. Hello. True pair much? Or Queen, did I say Queen of Pentacles? Queen of Wands. Sorry, Queen of Pentacles. Somebody could be heavy earth sign here. I think that's the second time I came through with the pentacle thing when it was a wand thing. You could be heavy earth sign or fire sign. You don't have to be. Okay, confirmation burps. Okay, confirmation burps. You are potentially heavy earth or heavy fire sign, potentially. Or you're dealing with one. Two of Pentacles, a Queen of Wands and in the gossip. What's this? Is this your lover? Is this your twin flame? Is this your soulmate? Who is this? You don't know how to feel about this person, or you're waiting. Or is that what you're sad about? I get yes and no. Yes, you are sad because you're not with your person that you adore and love, that is your other half or something. But there's something else about all what we were just talking about as well. Do you even know that person? There's like a waiting back and forth little dance going on there. The Two of Pentacles and a Queen of Wands there. Who is that? King of Wands. Because you're a King of Wands, whether you're a masculine or feminine. And here's your counterpart. That you don't know how to, maybe you don't know how to feel about them. You could be confused about them. Knight of Cup on your side. On the side upright, well. This person makes you happy. You might not know if it's reciprocal. You don't know if they feel the same way about you. You have somebody that you adore. You don't know if they feel the same way about you. Okay? All right, so you have somebody that you adore amongst all this bullshit you're dealing with that you are quite fancy of, all right? And you're afraid they don't feel the same way. Why? Probably because you've been hurt in the past, fucked over. 51:15, as I looked at the clock. They could be, okay, so that's a 6-6, which is a 12. You could be dealing with a Gemini or with the Virgo stuff again, or a Sagittarius, or have that in your chart. 5 of Cups again. 2 5 of Cups. You guys are sad with, you guys both, okay, it's mutual. It's mutual. Okay, you have somebody that is like mutually sad with you, about you. You guys are mirroring each other's energy a lot. Okay, you're both right next to my Strength card. Heavy Scorpio, heavy Leo, heavy Pisces, heavy Virgo. A lot of Scorpio here with the Death and the 2 5 of Cups. A lot of Leo here as well. A lot of Virgo here as well. Having it in your own chart or dealing with one. If I don't mention signs that are in your chart or you're like, just, it's okay. Doesn't have to be about that. Okay, so relax. But okay, intel. Someone's going back and forth about how to maybe even approach you. You might intimidate them, which is so interesting because you guys are both, Galaxy She Thems are both Queen of Wand, King of Wand. You're not the type to be intimidated by someone. You could both be used to like people chasing you, or like having a bunch of admirers. You could be both very physically attractive, alluring, like always you both probably have multiple options of who you could be with. You could be worried about what you're going through with all this. It's like scaring them away. Is like frightening them, or like making them not want to deal with you, like you're a burden or something. And that's making you sad. They don't see you that way. They see you as strong. Okay? They don't see you that way. They see you as strong. They see you just like them, which they like that. Not in a weird narcissistic way. Like they like that. It's hard for them to find. That's a lot. It's too many. Those are 2 Wands. They are fantasizing about a future with you. Hold on. Ooh. We have a Judgment upside down. If you feel like they're judging you about something, they're not. If you feel like they're mad at you about something, they're not. They forgive you, or you forgive them. You might, so you know this person. You know this person. Heavy Sag coming through again. You feel like they might be like judging you or talking about you, or like, no, they're not. They're sad. I don't want to say emo, but they could be like, they have a lot of love for you. A lot. And they seem very similar to you. Well, yeah, I mean, King of Wands, Queen of Wands, 2 5 of Cup. You guys are both like sad without each other, but you're going through a lot, or whoever's listening that resonates. You're going through this like crazy ass death, like something's over that people are looking into, you're looking into, that had to do with your technology and people being creepy as fuck towards you that could involve trafficking or could involve your technology. Maybe you thought maybe somebody got the wrong idea about you, or that's what you're scared of. Maybe they saw something online or got a weird text, or like you're afraid that they received something that painted you out to be a certain way that you're not. Like on purpose. That's typically what those fools do for when they do the TRAFFICKING for a living. The grooming process involves a lot of cutting you off from the people you love so you don't communicate with them. Creating strange occurrences in your life that would accumulate trauma. If you have any sort of substance or alcohol abuse problems, that is a plus for them. They love that. They can play on that quite a bit. So if you were exposed to some sort of criminal network that wanted to do something to you, that did something to your technology, to your explicit information, your iCloud, your photos, stole your information, stole your phone number, cloaked your phone, cloaked your contacts, Bluetooth spying. Bluetooth, you can do that with Bluetooth. Yeah, they can steal your contacts, your phone number, pretend to be, I'm not trying to freak you out, okay? Please don't get free. This is facts, okay? This is a thing. Imitate you online, create a whole ass new version of you, and then take you out of here as they pretend you still exist with their digital footprint that is a replication of you, as they make money off of you, or as you are just out of here. And you caught on to this, it's over with. You put an end to it, it's no more. Someone else did as well, a potential investigator, or a 3-letter agency of some kind. You have a match here that is your match, that loves you, adores you. You may be scared that all of what you're going through is freaking them out so intensely that they might not want to fuck with you. And it's not really quite like that, but let's get more. That's how it seems, at least. Nice sword. You two think of each other a lot. Or you've both been through a lot. Look, 2 of Cups on the bottom. You've both been through like a lot. Maybe growing up as children, or just in general. You're both very concerned about what the other one thinks about each other. When you guys are like very similar. So it's like, there's no reason for that. Queen of Wands, King of Wands. 2 5 of Cups, Judgment upside down, Knight, 9 of Sword. I keep saying that. Knight of Sword is here. He's upside down. First card out. Card of the issue. Weird communication shit. Over with. Let's get to the conclusion. We got to wrap it up. It's getting long. What's the conclusion here for my viewers that watch Cosmic Dialect Tarot, if this resonates? A 4 of Wands. It is upside down. I'm not taking it upside down. The conclusion is 4 of Wands. You will be comfortable after all. You will be able to celebrate and feel comfortable. Why am I getting gates? Like door? Like doors, gates, a house? Housing. Housing. Something about housing, okay? Something about feeling safe in your housing. Your children will feel safe. You will feel flirtatious again. You're going to get your spark back. Oh. Okay. Let's get more, please. Close it out. You're going to feel safe again. comfortable. Ace of Wands. You and your boo will be very physically happy with one another as well. Not only will you feel safe and protected by your person, vice versa, in your community, whoever you feel like, or whoever you feel like, whoever and whatever this Four of Wands is for you in the conclusion is going to make you feel very safe. And, why am I getting like, well, not childlike, but you know, like school, like a schoolyard kiss, kiss, crush, kiss. You guys might like kissing or something. You guys are going to be very intimate with one another. It's very tender. It's very cute. Okay, this is a really good ending for something that feels like slightly scary in the beginning that you've been going through for a long time. Oh, he's like, if I'm speaking to a feminine, he's like, you mine. He's like, don't you two pentacle around. You got nothing else to think about. He could be very, I'm not going to say he's controlling in a scary way. And you might like that, actually. You might want that at this point. You're like, I don't want some fucking, tra-la-la, like, yes, maybe, I don't know. Like, can we sink it in, like, and make it, like, I'm not trying to, like, I'm getting too old for this type of shit. And I just went through something very traumatic. We're very similar. So if you don't want to fucking make it real with me, then get out of my way. Okay? Because I'm not trying to wait anymore, play any more games about my Ace of Wand, Four of Wand person. Is what that gives. You're being very intense about it. Good. I would continue to do that. Yeah, you're like, I'm not trying to... This is not a game for me. This is my life. Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands. You're like, I'm a wounded warrior. I'm tired of fighting. I need a back rub. I rub your back, you rub my back. We love each other. We make each other safe. Yes? Is this agreeable? Is it so hard to ask? Is it? I would hope not. If it is, if they're a jokester, then I'd get away from them, okay? I would hate for that to be the conclusion. But I don't really get it is. I feel like you're just dealing with something that's like really intense that's going on in your personal life. And you have someone that's like loves you from afar, is similar to you. You might not even know them. They could be a new person that you don't know yet that's very similar to you. Or knows exactly what you're going through. Because maybe it's this investigator that's like watching all this weird digital shit happen to you. Oh my god, Devil upside down. And what did I say about this investigator? Here he is, King of Sword, Devil upside down. Here's your conclusion, boo. You got a King of Sword that's gonna shut this shit down and make sure you feel safe forever. Magician. You manifested this. Hangman. And you knew it was coming too. You knew. Something in your gut knew this was gonna happen. Or knew that this like was going to turn around somehow in some magical ass way. You didn't know how you would pull this off against all odds. That was in one of my previous reads, you know, that you would be like able to come out on the other side like still alive even, like, which sounds extreme, but like no, that's like the level of stress and scariness that's happening in the beginning compared to what's happening here on the end of you like finally able to feel safe with someone that's not fucking around with you, that knows that you are wounded. They may support you going to therapy, if like, or you support them going to therapy, or both of you, or like they support you. They're not judging you for being wounded for what you went through, like anybody would be. That doesn't make you bad karma, like doesn't make you like demonic, like possessed, like all this bullshit that you hear on certain channels. No. You've been attacked or targeted or like went through something very difficult. And now you're coming out on the other side of it. You have a true pair, King of Wand, Queen of Wand. And they also happen to be a King of Sword. He don't fuck around. He will cut someone. And he's a devil card upside down. He's not, okay, so if you're somebody that deals with vices and addiction, this person is going to be very good for you in that regard, okay? They're going to help you with that. Okay, I don't know how. They're not going to be forceful, okay? They're not going to make you feel bad for a relapse or for like having certain temptations or dealing with whatever it is that made you susceptible to being a target to begin with. All right? Whatever made you susceptible to being targeted to begin with. This person is not going to judge you for that. They're not. No. And if you have certain things that you need to work through, they're going to be there for you and help you. And I don't want to say they love this about you, like in an enabling way, but they like that you're a real person. They like that you're not fake. They like that you're like them, maybe. Maybe they're like this too. Tower. It's time for whatever this weird shit is that was done to you to come crashing the fuck down. Emperor. Is this zaddy coming through? Is this your zaddy coming through that can't sleep because of you? For a sword. You got somebody up at night thinking about you. He can't sleep. She can't, I don't know. Someone's flustered, maybe asexually, or just like, or they're worried about you because they know what you're dealing with. That's been coming through in a lot of the readings. Okay. All right, collective of cosmic dialect people, that's your reading. All right, it's getting too long. 0616 as we looked at the glizzy. All right. Thank you for coming back. All right. If you do like my content, I would love it if you would subscribe. Drop me a comment. A comment. Talk to me. I like it when you guys talk to me and leave me comments and shit. Don't be scared. I promise I don't bite. I know I seem intense sometimes, but it's not. Well, it's not like that. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Until next time, cosmic dialect people. Good night.